Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you on this morning? Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me on this morning. As y'all begin to come in, I want to thank you. I am Pastor Deidre Samuel McLeod of Divine Destiny Ministries, and I am also the founder and the facilitator of Daughters of Zion Women's Ministry. On this morning, as you begin to come in, if you can just take just a second and just share this video or tag someone and let them know that I'm on, I'll greatly appreciate it. On this morning, I want to talk with you or share with you about it's time to make room. For the past month or so, God has really been dealing with me heavy about teaching and talking about gifts and callings. And that oftentimes that most people in their lives, that I have said before, they always wonder what it is that God has called me to do, what it is that I'm assigned to do. And sometimes people live their entire lives, they be 30, 40, 50 or so, or even older, and don't really know what it is that God has called them to do. Yes, Albertine, it's time to make room. That on this morning, as I was walking on this morning, God reminded me of a story that Steve Harvey gave. And if everybody that truly knows me knows that I love Steve Harvey. I love to listen at his motivation. I love to listen at his morning show every morning. I love him. I love his inspiration, things that he has to impart inside of people. And one thing that he was saying to me that stuck out, that he said that when he started working, that his mom, that he kept telling his mom, good morning, that he kept telling his mom that he wanted a new car. And she said, yes, baby, I know that you desire a new car. I know that you do. But your old car is still in the driveway on bricks. And he said, yes, I know. And he said, but every week that he got paid, he kept telling his mom, I want a new car. I want a new car. And she said, yes, I know. But the old car is still sitting in the driveway on bricks. And he said that every time he said that to his mom, he couldn't figure out why, that she kept saying the same thing over and over again. But the old car is sitting in the driveway on bricks. And he said, and it's like I'm getting all excited about what I'm believing for, what I want. But every time I tell my mom about my dreams and the things that I'm inspiring to do, she always remind me about my old car sitting in the driveway on bricks. Okay, so as I was walking, the Lord was reminding me about this. And he was telling me, make room. Make room. She was reminding him, until you move the old thing out the way, how is it that you're able to actually start working towards the thing that you really believe in God to send to you? Yes, that oftentimes we keep telling God, I want more. God, I want to do more. God, I want you to bless me more in my finances. God, I want you to bless me more in my house. God, I want to be blessed with a bigger home, a nicer car, nicer things. God, I want you to bless my territory. And we're always asking God to give me. And God is saying, make room. I need for you to make room for me to be able to bless you. Because as long as you have in space, in the place of what you're asking me for, in the space that you want me to fill, and you got it still filled with your old junk, how is it that you want me to bless you now with the thing that you're believing me for? We have to learn to clean up our mess. Take the old junk out of our hearts. Take the old junk out of our pocketbooks. Take the old junk off of our credit report and believe God for what he's calling, and believe God for what he's going to bless us with to come on in. I started walking and I kept saying, God, that oftentimes we hold grudges in our heart, but yet we believe in God to bless us indeed. We'll hold grudges on people, and then we'll pray and ask God to bless us, but yet we still holding that grudge in our heart towards them. When are we going to clean up the junk out out of our own parking lot, out of our own garage, waiting on God to be able to bless us with something greater or with something better. Until we release the foolishness out of our heart, till we begin to wipe our slate clean. And I started walking. I said, God, purge me with hyssop and wash me whiter than snow. God, bless me indeed. God, allow me to forgive people that did me wrong. God, allow me to be able to still pray for them earnestly. God, allow me to be able to be able to walk in a place of and allow my heart to be postured right, God, so that I can be able to receive others, God, better. And I can't expect for somebody else to receive me when I still don't know how to receive them. We got to clean up the junk out of our hearts and out of our minds and out of our souls if we want God to do something new and greater on the inside of us. So on today, I want to tell you on this morning, make room. Make room for the thing that you're believing God for. Make room. Move the junk out of the way. Tell people don't even pour anything negative on you, that you don't even want to hear it. You know what? There are some people that I decided to unfollow because I felt like by following them, it was only keeping me in a place that I did not want to be. Because the more I followed them, the more messy and the different things that I saw wasn't feeding to my spirit. Actually, it was allowing me to be in a place of negativity. And so you know what? In order to walk in a place of impure and walk in a place of purity, that I have to actually start and tell people, you know, look, if I unfollow them, don't dump that trash on me. Don't come telling me what they said and what they're doing, because I'm no longer following them, because I want to make room for my blessings. And in order to make room for my blessings, I had to delete some folk. I had to be able to separate myself away from some situations. I had to be able to turn my phone off. I had to be able to turn my heart up more to God, because we got to understand, in order to make room, we got to first position ourselves to be able to walk in a place of greater. I pray that this message have been a blessing to you. Join us tonight at 6 p.m. at Landmark Inn. Yes, at 6 p.m. as we go forth in intercessory prayer and we go forth into the word of God. And we're going to begin to feed a little bit more on dealing with walking in the things of God, as we begin to make room for God to be able to bless us with even more. I pray that this word has been a blessing to you. Share, tag somebody with it, and let them know that I'm positioning myself for greater. I'm positioning myself for greater because I'm now making room. I'm cleaning out my closets. I'm cleaning out my dresser drawers. I'm cleaning my hands. I'm cleaning my heart. I'm cleaning my spirit. I'm cleaning my mind, because I'll desire more from God. In order for me to get it, I first have to be able to position myself to be able to walk in it. So make room. Make room. I pray that you have an awesome and wonderful day, and see you later at 6 p.m.